Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. And so I've got a couple of stories that I want to share with you guys, and the first story also asks a question as well, and that would be, would drill rappers who get lifed off still have a music career for the foreseeable future? And when I'm talking about the foreseeable future, I'm talking about maybe like the next 10 years or so. Now, before you jump the gun and start calling me crazy, I want to have a genuine discussion based on something I've recently seen in regards to streaming numbers with rappers that are currently locked up. Now, if you guys are familiar with my throwback cases, and I mentioned this in the news a few times as well, then you'll know that I give a rough date of the release of a rapper who goes to jail, and then we'll go over whether they'll have a buzz surrounding the name when they get released. Of course, in this discussion though, we'll be talking about the foreseeable future. Three big names in drill that come to mind when we're talking about being lifed off would be CB, SJ and Baby R. Now, I understand that there's a lot more rappers I could have mentioned which do have big sentences, but let's just take these three for example, because I'd say that although all of them have very similar sentences, their music work rate whilst locked up has been completely different. Now, I know you might be asking yourself, well, they're locked up in jail, so how can they release music? But for one, they'll more than likely have stuff recorded from when they were out. And trust me as well when I say this, when there's a will, there's a way to release music, if you know what I mean. So CB, for example, was given his sentence back in March of 2019 and would go on to release A Driller's Perspective in December of 2019. SJ would get sentenced in December of 2019 and he would go on to release various freestyles over the phone. And I gotta give a shout out to my guy Sensei, the producer, because he puts those phone freestyles into songs, but still, even the good work of Sensei doesn't make it an official song like how CB's are. And Baby R, after getting sentenced in December of 2017, the only thing to my knowledge that he's put out on social media would be this. So again, as you can see, they have different work rates when it comes to music and being in prison. Now, this could be because of a range of different things, but the reason I'm saying this is because, again, is it possible for these three to still have a decent sized fan base and a decent buzz within the next 10 years or so? And I say yes, as long as they manage to keep putting out music. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll still be rapping within that next 10 years, but if they have a decent archive of music, they'll still be able to make money off it and things like that. Take a look at CB, for example. He was originally arrested in July of 2018, and near enough 2.5 years later, he's still raking in over 10 million streams in 2020 alone on Spotify. Now I know some of you might say, oh, well, you know, that's just 10 million, that's nothing really, but for a guy who's in jail and for a UK rapper as well, and for there not to really be a push behind him, it really does show that if some way he can keep releasing music along with these other people that are locked up as well, at least for the foreseeable future, they'll still have a career within the scene. For the likes of SJ, obviously right now he's still massive, and while the OFB train keeps running, his name isn't going to die out anytime soon. And again, we don't know if there's anything in the works in regards to an album or a project or anything like that. Maybe it's camp waiting for a little while to pass to then drop a tape, which is probably the best outcome, to be honest, if they do have something lined up. I just want to give a shout out as well to everyone for their good Spotify numbers in the scene. They seem to be doing really well. Numbers don't lie at the end of the day. And I seen Heady One's numbers the other day and he's got well over 200 million streams, so big up to him. And I'm hoping within the next couple of years we can finally see a UK rapper, especially a UK drill rapper, finally reach that billion stream mark. I'd love to see it. But that would move us on to our next story, and I wanted to touch on this, and that would be drill rappers or UK rappers in general creating online content away from music. I spoke briefly on this when RV said he was going to be starting his own podcast, which I think the idea has been scrapped now, which is a shame, but it would have been around March time earlier on this year that I was saying that if drill rappers and rappers rappers in general started doing things like vlogging, podcasting and things like that, then honestly they would widen their fan base and create an extra income source. Given the climate of this year as well, it seems like everyone and their grandma has started to pick up on podcasting, but we still haven't seen anyone in the drill scene do it yet, and I really think that they're missing out. But the reason I bring this conversation back up again is because Sin Squad have recently gone on to release a vlog on their channel titled Us Never Them Vlog 1 Sin Squad All-Star Intro Vid Behind the Scenes. If you guys want to go watch that, I will leave that link down in the description. It's a really good watch. But again, it's nice to get an insight as to what goes on behind the scenes with these drill rappers, and it connects the fans more with the artist, which is overall going to be a good idea. Again, we could even see drill rappers go down the route of daily vlogging when they're going out and about shooting videos and just everything related to music. Of course, I wouldn't expect them to start filming literally everything, but like I said before, and you can even go back and check the comments on that vlog video of Sin Squad's, this is what the fans want, so why not start the trend rather than just following it if people eventually pick up on it? And again, there's a lot of money to be made in vlogging, so I really suggest that if not drill rappers, just rappers in general, to start vlogging stuff. We see that all the time. Rappers do it on tour and they might have a couple of videos out, but no one's done it daily, and at least if not daily, weekly at least. And I really do think it'd be a good idea maybe if the fans could tune in on a Sunday and catch up with what their favourite drill rapper's been doing within the week. Of course, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, people are still on road and blah, blah, blah. But not all drill rappers are still on road anymore, and a lot of them are actually having decent music careers. And again, it would be nice just to see them put up a vlog. Like, for example, everyone was going out to Dubai recently. Imagine if you could see a vlog of people like doing their thing in Dubai. Again, I really do think it would be a good watch, because they still put videos up on Snapchat, so why not make a decent quality vlog, put it up onto YouTube and start making money off it? But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.